Hey guys. Okay, so I had a lot of people ask me, um, well, not a lot, but like a handful. I'll put it in the video. Anyway, I had a lot of people basically ask me how to make a VTuber model. So I'm gonna teach you guys. I'm gonna teach you guys. I love it. I love it. Okay, cool. Um, Good morning, good afternoon, good whatever, evening, or heck, even if you're literally in the sky right now, good flight. Um, we're pretty much here, and we're gonna learn how to make a VTuber model. Okay, so what we're first gonna do is make sure our canvas size is the width is gonna be 2,000, and then our height is gonna be 3,000. I don't know when I became a pro, quote unquote, on how to make a VTuber model. Maybe it's because I'm actually working on my own and working on my friends. Aurelius Nightingale, shout out to him. Anyway, so let's continue the video. So we're gonna hit OK. This is an IbisPaint, by the way. So yeah. So if you guys, I don't know if you guys need like help with either making the model or like making like a nice character or whatever. So we're gonna kind of mention both in the video. So first, we want to start off with having our character idea down. So let's put that on the list, guys. 1, character idea. We're gonna pretend I spelled that fully, okay? You gotta have that, okay? 2, you gotta have your like character sheet or whatever. We're just gonna pretend we have that part already, okay? And then 3, you're gonna need to make sure that your character has a nice silhouette. And I know you guys might be like, what do you mean by silhouette? Blah, blah. Okay, if your character doesn't have a nice silhouette, you're not gonna really stand out, because I'm gonna teach you guys how to do that in this video today. So if this ever gets out due to literally my computer. Anyway, I don't have a high-end PC or anything like that, so if you guys want to support me and actually want to get me something like that, like, comment, subscribe, comment freaking, I don't know, banana, if you want to help me. I don't know, I'm just saying random things. Hopefully this video is hyper enough for you guys, so you guys have attention span. Okay, you can go, Jake.
Pay attention.
Like,
Pay attention.
right? Okay, so first we want to open the app Pinterest or Google. Me personally, we're gonna go off of Pinterest. Yeah. If you guys don't have Pinterest, and you guys don't know what it is, it's basically an app that I'm not sponsored, by the way, but you can sponsor me if you want. Anyway, pretty much it's an app where you literally just pretty much look anything up, and we're gonna like go to that in like 2 seconds. So boom. Make sure you create an account, of course, though. Okay. So first we want to start off by obviously, hopefully, typing in character design on Pinterest. If you guys haven't created an account on Pinterest, it's free, it's useful. You don't have to literally donate anything. All you need is your Gmail or email or whatever you use, and go from there. So basically, what we're gonna do is scroll on Pinterest or whatever and go from here. So we're gonna just look at character designs. I'm pretty sure you guys can see this. You can't see what's over here. I don't know why, but we're just gonna go with it. So like, look, some cute little character, their OC. Many people honestly put their OCs on here and basically show their art, and a lot of people, we're gonna try to make sure we're skipping over the AI ones. I think some, I don't know which ones are AI and which ones not, till I look at like really detailed. Like, look, this is pretty. Like, this is a nice character. It's based off of a literal telephone. This would pass as a VTuber model because it's like, if you silhouette it out, you guys are gonna learn soon. If you silhouette it out, it's gonna be boom, boom, boom. You can literally tell, oh, that's so-and-so because of the way it's standing and the way that the hands are up and the little pigtails or buns are different. Versus, I really can't see any bad ones here. I guess this is not really bad. it looks really good, like as a character. But like if you silhouetted it out as a VTuber model, I mean, maybe the hair you could tell it's someone else, but like, and maybe the shoes, definitely the shoes. I think you could tell by that, by the hair and the shoes. Very important. But this little hamster, I think, is it a hamster? I'm not sure. It's cute. Yeah, it is a hamster. Hold on. See? But pretty much, if you silhouette this one out, it's pretty like, oh, okay. Let's say it didn't have the pigtails and it was just straight pigtails and whatever. Then you'd be like, oh, it might be so-and-so because this, and it's actually not Pikachu. It's, I don't know, freaking Charmander. And you're like, what? So that's really important. This is also good. This one's a good model. I don't know if YouTube's gonna be okay with this, but it'll be fine. But this is a good model. Pretty cute. Pretty colorful. You could tell who the character is with the big fluffy ears and probably the little space buns we got going on each side. But yeah, pretty much the idea is to have your character down. So let's say we do have our character down and we already got our idea on Pinterest or whatever. Pretty much what we're going to do is go back to our drawing app. Yay! Okay. So I'm gonna be using my old OC from when I was literally like a baby. What I'm gonna do is just make it perfect in how it was. I'm just gonna add a little bit more elements because I don't want it to be bland personally, and we want a good model. We don't want it to be like a, oh, okay, that's everybody else in the freaking world. So this is how you make a good model. First, make sure you have your sketch. I would prefer you guys to do it in a hard pen because you do not want your like opacity or whatever going through. But if you do have a preferably brush, just make sure like it's not too see-through or whatever. Make sure it's like fully opacity. But if it's a sketch, obviously you want to make sure it's literally, you know, whatever. So I'm gonna do the sketch. If you guys need any help with the body reference, here you go. For female, this is just personally how I do it. And boom, boom, and then boom. And also you gotta decide what stance you want. Me personally, I always kind of go for like the little inwards knee stance, and then I do like the shoe, like whatever at the bottom. Okay. If you guys are very unsure what stance you need, always look at Pinterest for like VTuber models. Like just look up VTuber models on Pinterest. So we're gonna go to that so you guys know how to do it correctly. Okay, so I got something YouTube would be okay with. I might have to blur the one over there into the corner. It don't matter. Pretty much what we're looking at here is the stance. We're looking at specifically the shoulders, the freaking hands, the everything. So when it comes to the feet as well, we want it to be in a right position. Let me try to scroll down. I don't know why it's not working. Okay, here you guys go. If you guys see right here, like the stance, pretty cool, pretty cool. Like when it comes to the feet, you see how the calf goes inward with the knee and the thighs or whatever, and then it goes down, and then it's kind of like here. That's fine. That's perfect for a stance. We want it to be like basically standing the whole time. Unless you want to sit down model, that's okay too. It doesn't really matter as long as your character is in a proper position. So just look at different stance. Like for instance, this one. This kind of has the same thing, calf, and then the ankle, obviously, with the feet, and there you go. There's different ways you can, like, here you go, if you guys can't see, there you go. There's different ways you can stand your character as long as it's in a proper way. Like for this, here you go. Same way, kind of, just in forward in the feet. There's another one, if you guys need more help. Forward in the feet. And also the hands can be this way, or it can be literally just down. Here's a good example as well. I don't know whose VTuber model this is, but these designs I'm just running into, they're really cool. I will say that. But like, look. Boom. 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 Like you could have it wide stand or whatever. Pretty cute in my opinion. And pretty cool. So once you get your stands down, you can literally go from there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Where is it? Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh my god. I paused? No, I'm not. Okay. So we're just gonna do a normal stand. If you guys need any help with this, like I said, just go on Pinterest and go from there. We're just gonna do a normal stance, and I will cut to the part where it's gonna be easy for you guys to literally get your character down, and done for me, or whatever. 3, 2, 1. Ah. Okay guys, always make sure your symmetrical tool is on. So pretty much what we're gonna do is go here on IbisPaint. Turn the little thing right here next to the, well, correction. Okay, you see this, you see that, you see this little pointer. Okay, next to it, the pointer is the ruler. Okay, that ruler, symmetrical off, symmetrical on. Okay, we don't need the ruler on, unless you need it, but symmetrical. Okay, cool. Next, since we got everything out, I kinda already did this. Okay, I already recorded a video. Okay, I already did that. Okay, it just wasn't, it wasn't, I don't know how to explain it. But we're just gonna do it the easy way. So, this, if I silhouette this out, it would be perfect. Why? Well, let me show you guys. On why. Because, boom, 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 boom. Okay. Okay, why is it not working? Oh wait, it is. Oh my gosh, glitching, I'm lagging. Internally, mentally. Okay, this is a good silhouette. Because you can tell who this character is by literally the tail and the little ears and even the hair. See how the hair is more spiky? And like if you did decide to make the hair like, let's say, like wavy at the ends or like a little swoop, that also kind of gives off like, oh, this is your character and this is why. The tail as well. But let's say, oh wait, let's say I didn't have the tail in on that. It would just look like someone else. It would just look like another character that we don't know. Like, who is that Pokemon? Pikachu. No! Charmander. So let's say we got rid of this and got rid of that. Okay, this is just for the timing. Without the wonky stuff, obviously.
Hey, jingle, jingle, pay
like
attention.
we have here,
Pay
without
attention. I said your favorite
that,
word.
you can definitely be like, oh, that's I don't know, Pikachu? And then you're like, no, it's actually Charmander. Thank you though for your efforts or whatever. We just wanted to make sure it's a good model. Now, I don't mean make a whole bunch of wings, put a whole bunch of random stuff on your character, da 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 da. Just make sure, like, your character pose or your stance or at least the hair, like something that's going to be out there is different. Like, for instance, you remember that one thing we just saw with the fluffy bunny ears? That stands out your character because it has the fluffy one instead of the straight silky ones or instead of the yada yada yada. That also makes your character stand out. If you have like different laces, for example, let's say you had a lace going around like that, that can give your character some more stance. Or let's say you even had a bow, like whatever, right? That can make your character stand out as long as you make it look like you. So like, for instance, another one, even here. Oh, that's so-and-so because of the little shoe accessories. Or, oh yeah, that's so-and-so because she's wearing a big diamond ring on her finger or whatever. Basically, make sure your silhouette is perfect. If it's not perfect, but at least okay to be told it's your own original character and you're not copying someone else's. That's very important for getting into the VTubing industry. And also like streaming industry in general. You don't want to have like the same I show speed consistently. You don't want to be a copy and paste of someone. You want to be your original person. It's okay if you want to take some aspects from some people. Like for instance, when I was younger, I literally copied the tail, well not copy, but had the idea of the tail from Wolfie Chew when I was younger. But the ears, I was like, oh, cat girl, very popular at the time. Still is, say probably. But yeah, you pretty much want to make sure your own character screams you. This little halo, for example, I pretty much wanted to make sure my character stand out and did my little halo thing. Even with the little hair thing, that's pretty cute. Simple. Okay, cool. So now we got our silhouette, and we understand what a silhouette is. We're pretty much gonna turn the opacity down, and we're gonna learn how to do the eyes. First part of being a VTuber, the eyes are very important, okay? Reminder, the eyes are very important. I don't know if you guys need like a full breakdown on how to like line art it, how to do all of that, but I'm gonna pretend you guys are drawing with me or whatever. So, I know you guys might be like, why do my eyes and blah blah blah. Okay, this is very important. One, make sure your symmetrical tool is on. Two, this one right here, the one that just says eyes, that's the one we're on right now, guys. So, okay, how did I do this before? Bottom left, top left. Okay, cool. It's not working. I don't know why it's not working. Is it 100? Oh, because I had cut it out. Okay, so. Okay. Sorry, guys. So, what we're gonna do is pretty much zoom in, and I'm gonna break down the eyes for you guys. This might be a little confusing, but we're gonna have a folder called eyes. Just this, okay? Right here, if you guys see at the same top. This is just the eyes, okay? So, what we're gonna do is pretend that I'm drawing with you guys. We wanna start off with the top lash, like the top base lash, if that makes any sense. For, like, obviously you have your sketch, have your eyes, whatever. For me, I have how many lashes at the top? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 of them. But since this is the base, if you guys see, it's not that bad for the base because we want to make sure that the lashes are together. As you see for the base lash, these are just these two. Okay? Boom. 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 This is just a practice for you guys. Boom. Boom. You see that? Make sure your line art and your color is separate. If you guys really want to make sure that your stuff is separate, don't worry, because I am here. And I'm here to literally help you guys. So, we're just gonna make a new folder. So you guys don't have to deal with any of that. And boom, and name it eyes. I'm pretty sure you guys know eyes. Name it eyes. Okay. We're gonna hide these because pretend we don't know anything. Okay, we're gonna start off with grabbing our whatever color we need for our freaking line art. And we're just gonna name it the first layer base. Okay? Base lash. Make sure if you're spelling it, if you're doing this for a client and you're just selling this off as in like specifically for like the person who's like actually rigging the VTuber model, make sure it's actually really good and spelled correctly and separated correctly. Other than that, it's gonna look really wonky. But if you're doing this for yourself, you can really just make mistakes as much as you want, as long as you understand and you have it noted down. Don't put like 1, 2, 3. No. You gotta like actually name the layer. But since I'm used to doing this stuff, I'm used to doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, like I'm used to that. I'm used to it. Don't copy me. Okay, cool. So we're gonna just, this is the line art, by the way. So base lash, name it line art at the end, if you really want to or need to. And then you count the lashes, and you go from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7. I already know, guys. I don't want to hear it. Okay, draw that and go from there. So we're just gonna start you guys off with the base lash. I'm gonna go like this. And make sure your like pin, like whatever you want to call it, is good. Boom. This is the base. Why did you cut it off right there? Because, and yes, keep your symmetrical tool on, specifically for this part. Okay. There you guys go. That's the base. And then you want to do the same thing, but this time we're gonna do lash, line art, 1. And you basically can duplicate it and then rename the layer. 2. All the way up to how many lashes you need. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get that done for you guys. Okay, once you named all the layers, you're just gonna go ahead and go to your first layer for your lash, and we're just gonna go exactly how you had it. So let's say there and there. Not coloring it, not like whatever. We're just going inside, specifically inside of the base lash. Okay? And you do the same thing basically for the rest. There. There. Obviously don't do what I'm doing. I'm making it look a mess right now because I'm just trying to help you guys. This is a tutorial. It's not like freaking perfect or whatever. You know? Okay. Since we're almost there, we're just gonna do 8, 7, and 8 over here. This is just a tutorial, but we're just skipping that part. Okay. Next is the side lash. Side lash 1 specifically. So side lash 1 is basically the corner lash, but we're just gonna name it side lash 1, okay? And we're gonna just go ahead and say line art because this is important that you know if it's the line art or not. When you're first starting off, you want to make sure you know everything. Okay, boom. This is the cat. We're doing like a cat eye type of deal, and then we could do the same thing basically. So now we're just gonna do side lash 2 line art. If you guys need to slow the video down, you really can. Okay, make sure you guys are on different layers. Okay, do not make a mistake of being on the same layer. Side lash 2 is for side lash 2. Side lash 1 is for side lash 1. You do not want to make a mistake. Okay, cool. So now we're just gonna go down and literally like kind of like do that to the corner or whatever. Okay, and then the bottom lash. Bottom base lash line art. It's a lot of typing. I know you might get tired of it or whatever, but this is important. If you guys don't have this, your model won't be like fluent. It will move stiffly. It will move like you're doing something weird or whatever. You want to make sure your model is cut to like literally every detail. Yeah. If you guys want a part 2, like me showing you guys how to do the mouth and the freaking nose and all of that, please let me know in the comments below, please. I don't know if anyone actually will be watching this, so I'm just like trying to make sure you guys are okay with this. Okay, next layer. Since you got the bottom base lash line art, whatever, you're gonna do the same thing with the lashes. So we're gonna do bottom lash line art 1, and you do the same thing until you basically get there. So you could duplicate the layer and then just rename it. 2. Do the same thing and name it 3. Make sure you're on different ones. So I'm on 1 right now. And this is 1. 2. This is just how I do it personally. And then 3. Okay, cool. Now we got that part. We're gonna move on to specifically the iris, the eyeball, whatever you wanna call it. We're just gonna call it eyeball. I'm gonna name that line art. Cool. Okay, for the eyeball, get your symmetrical circles ruler on, and we're basically just gonna, I know you guys might be wondering how I render the eyeball and all that. That's also what I'm teaching in this video, so let's go. We're gonna go like that. Okay, cool. Turn that off. Move this layer all the way down. Yes. All the way down. Okay. And then, that's pretty much it. Now you just do this, add another layer, name it eye whites. Eye whites. And this is just the coloring part, guys, okay? Go to like whatever color white you're gonna use, or pure white. I personally like to do like an off-white, like a bluish color, and just boom. Use my little lasso tool, well, special tool. It's literally called special tool. You go to the thing under the blur, that little pen, and do lasso fill, and you go from there. So we're just gonna go here, and make sure this eye white is actually under all that line art you just did. Under, okay? Under it. Okay, cool. And then, of course, you gotta render it, make it look real pretty, whatever you want, and go from there. So we're just gonna, oh, it's so nice, it's so gorgeous, blah, 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 whatever. And yeah. This part might actually be the easiest part for you guys. It was the easiest part for me. And hopefully my step-by-step breakdown on how to actually do this is reasonable and actually useful, and instead of like confusing, because I did a lot of tutorials, like watched a lot of tutorials, I mean, and it was pretty iffy in my opinion. And I'm not saying, oh, my tutorial is the best. Trust me, my tutorial might be difficult for you guys, and go from there, you know. Next, you want to make sure that you color on all of these. So like, okay, make another layer specifically for the, okay, wait, hold on. We're gonna do the eyeball for you guys first. Okay. Lock on that layer. Get the freaking color you want. And then do that. Okay? Because some of you guys are like, oh my god, how do you render it? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, this is how I do it. This is literally how I do it. And then I go on to the brush. I unlock the layer. And I just kind of go within the circle, I guess, and making sure it's like that, and then I go down, go to like a darker color, and make sure it's actually in that circle. Like, you want that circle to be still perfect. So if you really do need it, we're just gonna undo it. Pretend you guys don't know what you're doing, because I think some of you guys actually don't know what you're doing, and that's a-okay with me. You just gonna just around town, you know? Or you can hand sketch it, it's way better, whatever. Now we got to that part. Okay, so I already have this already open or ready for myself, literally. So don't ignore these, okay? We're still in these, the eyes. We're still in that. So what we're gonna do, since we already kind of have these already rendered, like the color, you see right there, blah blah blah, the pupil, your eyes, like base, circle, whatever you want to call it, whatever you named it. Since we have this done, now we just want to start on with getting the freaking, oh my gosh. Where's the base? Where's the base? Okay, there it is. The base color down. So, base color, well, line art. See? Base color. So color 1, color 2, color 3, color 4. You know, you guys get it, hopefully. If not, I will break it down for you guys. So I'm just gonna do the liner only. Liner only. Skip one, down, skip one, down, skip one, down. Okay. Okay, we're gonna ignore these as well, because all we have now is just this. Oh shoot, we need the circle. The highlights and stuff, we don't have that right now. Okay. So, if you guys see, we just need the color. I'm gonna ignore this eye for now. We're gonna pretend you guys have the, hopefully, right? You guys have both eyes. Symmetrical tool. Question mark. Okay, so we're gonna pretend you guys have that. Boom. So we have our base slash, whatever, right? Okay. Make sure that you do under the base slash a layer, and you color it. And you do the same thing for the rest of them. Under the layer, color. Under the layer, color. Under the layer. I'm pretty sure you guys get it for now. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. All the way up to here, okay? This is where we should be at now, okay guys? Remember, under your line art layer, name your coloring layer and color it. Under your line art layer, remember to name your layer and color it. Okay, inside the lines, by the way. For each one. Yes, it's tedious, but if you really want a VTuber model, it's important. Okay. Now we got our handy dandy colors down, including our eye whites or whatever. We're just gonna do circle 1. What is circle 1? Circle color 1. Okay, this is just the base color for the eyes. That's how I render it, that's how I shade it, that's what I do personally. And do the same thing. Just render shade. That's the highlight. Render shade. And then go from there. Basically, have your idea of what you want down. And then you're done with the eye. Okay, I have both eyes. How do I separate them to make it its own layer, own folder like you did? You go to your lasso tool, select the eye. Make sure you guys know the characters left and right. Your left and right is not your character's left and right. But at the top, if it helps you guys, let me show you guys. Top layer. I'm gonna turn the thing off. If you guys don't know your left and right, it's okay because I'm gonna teach you guys. The character's left is the character's left. The character's right is the character's right. Your left and right is not the same. I'm pretty sure if you turn 180 degrees, it's literally gonna look just like your own thing, or whatever. Yeah, if that helps. So, we're gonna just lasso, we're gonna get out of the folder, the eye folder, okay? Let's say you guys have this, right? Get out of the eye folder. Have it selected. Go to your lasso tool. Make sure that one eye that you want in there is good. And then you hit the cut. And then it's gonna cut all of that. It says move to clipboard. And then you're just gonna paste. And what is it going to do? It's going to paste its own folder. So do the same thing to the other one. Okay? Just do the same thing. Copy paste. Blah blah blah, cut, paste, blah blah blah. Okay? And then, what you do is name them. Left eye on her left, right eye on her right. And you're done. And that's how you literally cut the eyes. If you guys want any sparkle effects, any of that, you just do above the pupil. I mean the color base or whatever it's called. Like for instance, this. Above this, you just do the heart. And then make sure it's in the symmetrical tool while you do that. If you forgot to add that. And then you just cut it. And you go from there. Okay guys. Good luck on your VTuber model. If you guys need a part 2, let me know, because this was a very short, simple, and quick little video for you guys. And I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Twitch and all of the other socials I have. Yeah. Also, I have news for the Discord server. It's actually for all ages. Oh my god. Freaking hold on guys. Okay, so the Discord server is gonna be, oh my lord. Okay, so the Discord server is going to be for all ages. I'm gonna have 4 different ones. One for all ages, specifically for Discord age 13 and up. And then I'm gonna have one for 16 and up, for the more mature, like, teens, whatever you want to call it. And then I'm gonna have one for 18 plus, safe for work, and then one not safe for work for 18 plus. So people who want to talk to adults can stick with the adults, and then the kids can stick with the kids, or if they are okay with being literally comfortable, just like talking with each other or whatever, as long as it's safe. But I don't know, I find that kind of, I don't know, but I don't know. But sorry guys, not saying my opinion, but pretty much I'm doing that so basically everyone can be comfortable and the kids can have their own space. And I know that I have a younger audience, so thank you guys for supporting me. I thank everyone, literally from younger audience to the adult audience, and I know my audience is most likely gonna grow up with me, so yeah, thank you. Okay, I hope you guys have the best journey of being VTuber model and all that, and I wish you luck. Okay, bye bye.